Hello, everybody. Welcome to Boston 25 Sports In Depth. I'm Tom Leyden. Butch Stearns joins me shortly after we watch his story about Lou Silva, now the former head football coach at Marshfield High School. He's roamed the sideline for more than 40 years, the last 37 as head coach. Butch tells us the way the end played out, not sitting well with Lou and countless others who consider him a legend.
Dedicated basically my entire life. And I would do it all over again.
It was a tearjerker this Thanksgiving in Marshfield, but it was also triumphant.
It means a lot. You know, Lou's final game, we knew we had to go out on top. We weren't going to let him lose.
Knowing that's Coach Silva's last game, everyone's giving it their all. You know, we want to go out with this guy. You know, it could be his last year coaching. We want to get him with a win.
And Turkey Day was a win for Marshfield again. 18-15, they beat arch rival Duxbury for the 5th year in a row. Career victory number 242 for Coach Silva. That's enough to rank him 23rd all-time in Massachusetts high school football history, but not enough to let Lou Silva keep his job.
Deep down, I think with what Lou has done for the town and what he has done for the athletic program here, it hurts everybody.
But the man it hurt the most is Lou himself.
You really didn't have a set date that you wanted to retire? No.
In an intimate sit-down last January, right after he was told by Marshfield principal Bob Cuther that the school would be looking for a new head football coach, Lou told me then how that news hit him.
It's like someone punched me in the stomach. You know, it's just, because I seriously thought I had another year, at least one more year.
Lou eventually did get one more year, but only after the town demanded it. Rallies, signs, protests. 45 years of goodwill, and his community, his town, was not going to let Lou Silva go quietly. And when we caught up with Lou right before Thanksgiving this year, he let us know how much that meant to him.
It meant so much to me. And I get very, very emotional.
He's done so much for high school football, in particular in Marshfield. I would hate to see him not go out feeling good about all he's accomplished.
Tom Lopez has been coaching football here in Lincoln-Sudbury for 40 years. Lou Silva is a friend of his, and if anybody knows what Lou Silva's going through at Marshfield, it's Tom.
You know, it's more than wins and losses. Right. You know, lots of coaches can win lots of games. It doesn't mean that they're doing a good job. You know, and Lou does a good job. You know, he's really concerned about the kids.
All I'm asking you, okay, is to play your very best. All right, leave it on the field, okay, and walk out after the game, all right, saying to yourself, I did my best.
Not only does he make us better players, but he also makes us better men.
I think he deserves the rest, and he deserves all the accolades he gets. If he wants to keep coaching, I tell you, you couldn't find a better guy.
So Lou Silva is out, and Marshfield may never be the same. But he's not done coaching, and wherever he ends up, that next town, that next community, will get someone who's all heart, and whose heart is in the right place.
Okay, to everybody here, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Love you, Coach.
Butch joins me now, and I was down there on Thanksgiving Day. Not a lot of dry eyes. Still a lot of people very emotional about this, and still a lot of people in Marshfield pretty angry about this.
Yeah, Tom, try to find someone who doesn't respect Lou Silva, and he's earned all that respect. It's been a very difficult year, both personally and professionally, for Lou and his family. This is not what they want. If Lou had his choice, he'd still be the coach of Marshfield. They posted the job this week on the same day that the Patriots named him Coach of the Week from Marshfield, and he plans, I found out, to reapply for the job. That's how much he wants to keep the job.
So what's the fly in the ointment? Why don't they want him there?
Only he and Bob Cuther know that. Bob Cuther is the principal of the school. The school won't say anything about it, of course. But Cuther's been the principal for about 14 years. When he came on, he told Lou, when you retire, when you decide to leave, we would prefer that our next football coach be in the building. Lou was in the building. He was a teacher in the middle school, but then he was the athletic director. He left the athletic director position several years ago, so he's not technically in the building. He doesn't think it's a big deal, but if there's something beyond that, Lou doesn't know it.
You know, we heard Coach Lopez say, I hope he leaves feeling good about what he accomplished. There's reason to believe that he's feeling, I don't know if it's guilt, but he feels like he did something wrong here.
Well, you and I met the family. You met them when you were down there. They're very proud people. Lou's not feeling good about himself right now. What has he got to feel bad about himself
Crazy.
for? He's 23rd in the history of Massachusetts high school football. He's already in the Hall of Fame. You heard Lopez, John DiBiaso, Danny Buren at Bridgewater Raynham, Mike Redding, you name it. All the coaches who've coached for 25 years or more in Massachusetts love Lou Silva, have the greatest respect for him, and so does everybody else in Marshfield.
All right, so you pointed it out. He's reapplied for the job?
Yeah.
After all of this, he's going to reapply to maybe be a part of this? Is it possible that he could conceivably be on the Marshfield sideline next year?
Well, let me just say this directly. Lou Silva wants to keep his job in Marshfield. If Bob Couther is the principal still, he won't be the coach in Marshfield. It won't happen. And Lou will end up coaching somewhere else. He's going to coach next year, Tom, and he's probably going to coach high school football. He's considering colleges, but his heart's in high school football. And he's probably going to end up coaching against Marshfield somehow.
And we'll be there. That's what drama's made of. And it was a dramatic Thanksgiving, and he's been nothing but nice to us, and I know for decades, nothing but nice to the people of that
He's earned
community.
everything he gets. He really does. There's not a finer man you will find, and a finer man that I've met in high school sports.
All right, Butch, thanks very much.